So, good news is the Portaloos are here. So, literally started this, I think, yesterday or today, getting it all ready. So, look, barriers are in place. All getting ready for the big day. I'm just on a little run today. I'm just going to do a warm-up, a cool down with a 3-mile marathon pace effort in the middle. Nothing too fancy or strenuous. Just keep the legs sticking over, and I'll do a couple of miles on Saturday. I might go this way because that way looks a little blocked. This could affect my run this evening, because I was planning on running down here, but I think that's going to be too busy. I might just have to do up and down. So on Tuesday I did the what was it? I did the hydration test. No. So on Tuesday I did the sweat test analysis at the Endurance Project. Really nice guy, Andy. Runs it, works with a lot of athletes, does VO2 max testing, lactate threshold testing. I believe I mentioned it on a previous video about the Endurance Project down at the Sea Lanes. Anyway, so the first part, because he works in conjunction with precision hydration, so the first part is an electronic sweat stress synthesizer. I hope I said it right. Which you can see here. It just sends an electrical impulse to stimulate the sensation of sweating, and then he puts this disc on one of the contact points, and then attached to the disc is a blue dye particle, and it draws the sweat through into the tube, and the dye is just there to help you see because it's a clear tube. He then puts that into the machine and it reads the salt rating on that, so you know whether you're a salty sweater or a light salty sweater, which is key to knowing what electrolytes you need to take. I then did a treadmill assessment where I had to weigh myself first, run on the treadmill, something like a 10-15 minute warm-up, followed by I think I did about 45-50 minutes at marathon pace, which was 7:26-ish, and then dried myself off and weighed myself again to work out how much sweat I sweat in an hour. And it turns out I sweat about 1 kilogram of sweat per hour. So based on that, he was able to then go through a hydration plan with me for the marathon on how much water I need to take, how many gels I need to take, and how much electrolytes I need to take based on my sweat analysis. And based on the information I've been given, I've been overdoing it on pretty much every marathon I've done before. So it'll be interesting to see how I do in this marathon, based on the fact that I'll be hydrating properly. It's well worth doing. It's about £100, and the information is amazing, and he explains it all really clearly, but it is definitely worth doing if you are a competitive runner, which I like to think I am. I know it's a hobby and life gets in the way sometimes, but I do like to think I'm competitive. So yes, definitely worth doing, and I would probably do it again maybe next year, just to make sure that my hydration is still on point. And later on I'll probably look at doing a VO2 max and lactate threshold testing, just so I can get the right training zones. So definitely worth doing, and if you get a chance, come down to the Sea Lanes in Brighton and visit the Endurance Project. Book in advance, obviously, and yeah, really get yourself analysed and know where you are. Well, good morning, it's Saturday, and at the moment it's getting ready for the start of the park run. 5k. I'm gonna take it nice and steady, not looking to do any marathon pace, just keep the legs turning over. And then, as you can see, we're also getting ready for the start of the marathon tomorrow. and obviously today they're going to have all the mini mile races and stuff just on the other side, past that barrier there, which you'll see is like quite a few clips from around there. So, yeah, I didn't give myself much time to get here. I was sat on the sofa watching YouTube, and Ditto had curled up next to me and I didn't want to disturb her, so I literally gave myself 20 minutes to get here. So I actually thought it'd be a lot busier, but I'm guessing a lot of people may not have turned up yet for the marathon, so we'll be making their way down. But yeah, I'll just do some activation and then I'll catch some footage on the way around. Said it didn't look very busy. All of a sudden there seems to be quite a large influx of people. Normally there's about 200-300 people at this event, so it'll be interesting to see how many people actually turned up. There's a lot of faces I don't recognise, but I don't come here that often, even though it's on the doorstep. But no, it looks as though it'll be quite good. Alright, so I'm just going to take it easy, so anything over 25 minutes. I'm not looking to push myself or burn myself out for tomorrow, so just to keep the legs turning over. Busy because they got barriers up along the course. It meant that the bottlenecks were really tight, so in the first mile alone there was quite a bit of walking, and I know I wanted to take it super easy, but I was doing like over 10-minute mile for the first mile. Then I sort of settled into a nice little stride, and I thought, right, I'm going to stick with a 29-minute pace. I started talking to a really nice lady, and she's doing the marathon tomorrow as well, so she didn't want to overcook it, so it really helped. However, we talked so much that I forgot to record anything else during the run, and we kept speeding up and having to slow down because we just got carried away. So she's about a similar time to me, slightly faster last year. She did it in 3:24, and she wants to go faster than that. And obviously I want to go faster than 3:26, hoping for 3:15. So I'm going to try and stick with the pacer. Definitely going to use the Alpha Fly ones because they are lighter, and I think I'll stand a better chance with it. Got my hydration plan, so I'm just going to go home now, have a little shower, get all my jobs done of the day out of the way, so I will then be done and free by 12 to just sit in front of the telly, curl up with the dogs, and just nail my nutrition and making sure that my hydration's on track for tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow will be race day coverage. I will try and do a mile by mile cap of the course. There's too many twists and turns to do the full coverage, but I'll try and give a brief summary each way. However, not making any promises depending on the day, but it might help me take my mind off how I'm feeling at the time if things are going bad. So fingers crossed, and good luck for tomorrow, everyone who's doing it.